I work at an engineering firm called WSP, and it's a global company, but I work for the United States arm of it, and there's probably like 9,000 people there, and I work in our Denver location, and there's probably about 400 people in our Denver location, and I specifically do transportation engineering. I work as a consultant, which means I will help public transit agencies essentially find money to fund their projects, and I mainly do transit rail projects. So that just means anything from light rail, trolley, bus, ferry systems, anything that's going to move people through cities. People in my group, I'm in the advisory services group, which essentially means we do a lot of the strategic approach for our clients. So there's 150 of us, and we all do very similar types of work. So most of our work, again, is going to be like modeling. It's going to be working to provide solutions for our clients, which are going to range from writing Word documents, putting together presentations, putting together workshops. Sometimes we'll do public engagement. So most of our work includes working in front of a computer. My group, although it is balanced on the male side more, we are, for the most part, have the same types of roles, no matter what your gender is. But because I work for an engineering firm, so pretty much anyone in my office is an engineer, I'd say we're looking at like 85% are men, and that's mainly, I'd say, because of education. So anyone that's gotten their engineering degree, a lot, as most people know, are men. And so we see a majority of men in our office.
Do you think that the gender stereotypes within your job have gotten better or worse over the years? As in, like, has there been progress, less stereotypes than when you started?
It's pretty much plateaued. I mean, I think that I'm lucky that I work in a small group, so my voice is loud because my president knows who I am, and I don't think everyone gets that opportunity. But I've spent the last year with this initiative, the Gender Equality Initiative, and the first step, which is one of many, was to create a survey. And it has been done so poorly so far, and I think a lot of it is because people are scared to take that next step because they're afraid of what is going to come out of it. What type of stories are going to come out of it? What are people going to say? Are they going to say that they haven't received a promotion or a raise because of their gender? Are they going to say they don't feel like they're going to succeed within our job because of their gender? And I think that those scenarios and cases leadership is really concerned about, as well as HR and the legal standpoint of that. And so we've really faced some challenges with trying to push this along. So I don't think they've made much movement, so I don't think there's been much improvement. And my coworker and I put together a presentation to evaluate how females are treated within our group. And a lot of it has to do with statistics, because we find that leadership reacts best to statistics and data. So we've looked at what percentage of females and men do you bring into the entry-level positions within our group, and then how do you progress throughout? And we found there is a direct correlation when it comes to gender. So you are less likely to improve or succeed, or whatever word you want to use, through the workforce as your tenure increases. So if you are female, you are a lot less likely to become in the senior leadership group just based on statistics. So we see about 50-50 entry level, and then once you get to the top level, we're about 18% are females. Wow. And a big gap for us that we've realized is in the middle. And although we don't have enough research, we only have 2 people doing this, so we don't have enough research to prove this, but the assumption is females choose to have a family, and that has caused them not to be able, for many reasons, continue in the workforce or continue at the same rate that a male is, with the same level of experience and the same education background. So that's something we're facing right now, trying to dig deeper, see if we can figure that out, and see if our leadership can, I don't know, figure something out, act.